Good morning, Angela Yee.
Good morning, DJ Envy.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. The government is shut down. I don't really know what that means.
Yeah, the government is shut down. What does that mean, Yee?
Well, we'll talk about it all in front page news, but basically that means that 800,000 people will not be at work and getting paid. They're furloughed.
So police are still around, though, right? They're still
Yes.
police officers.
The police are still around.
Absolutely.
I have a message from Obama for you. So, certain people are still going to get paid, and the shutdown's not happening all at once.
I will say this. It makes no sense that the government shut down, but Congress and the president still get paid. The people that wanted to shut down, they shouldn't get paid.
Well, the president don't get paid anything really anyway.
He makes $400,000 a year.
Yeah, that's
that's
a
a
lot of money. What the hell you mean he really don't get paid nothing anyway?
I mean, for everything that he does, hello?
Yeah, but you know what? If the government gets shut down and 800,000 people are out of work, you shouldn't get paid.
Nah.
Mr. Commander-in-Chief.
Okay.
Nor should the people in Congress who wanted to shut down. They shouldn't get paid either.
I got to move around, man. I got to get my jet around and all that stuff. So, anyway, last night was the iHeartRadio Music Festival, day one.
On
It was
the
on
CW.
television on CW.
Yes.
And if you've seen it last night, you've seen the Breakfast Club for about, 15, 20 seconds?
That's a lot of time on that stage.
Absolutely.
How do we look?
We introduced J. Cole.
Then we introduced J. Cole. It was good. I think it was good.
I wish they would have shown all the nervousness behind the scenes. And you go first. No, you go first. No, you go. No, you go. So how are we going to remember our lines?
I like the fact that I was representing in front of 20,000 people with a $9.99 Mosimo t-shirt from Target on, dog.
But then you had them leather pants on. That was YSL. That was over $1,000.
Those weren't leather, and those pants went right back to the store on Monday. FYI, I kept the tags on.
I seen the zippers and all that, Michael Jackson style.
Nice.
I don't buy nothing expensive until I get a full understanding of the return policy.
You got to make an impression, you know?
That's right. Well, we got front page news coming up. We tell you we're going to talk about the government shutting down, so don't go anywhere. It's the breakfast. Oh, we got a couple guests stopping through, right? Terrence J will be joining us.
No, just Nelly's here.
Just Nelly today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought Terrence was stopping by. All right, well, Nelly will be joining us. So keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, let's talk about the government shutting down. Well, first, Monday Night Football. Who played last night? The Saints beat the Dolphins 38-17.
Saints are a prime example of why everybody needs coaching. Because when Sean Payton wasn't there last year, they sucked. He's back this year, and they are washing people.
Now, let's talk about this government shutting down. What's going on, Yee?
Yeah, so of course, the Republicans and the Democrats still couldn't agree. And this is all about health care. The Democrats want to make sure that they call it Obamacare. Everybody can have health care. The Republicans don't want that. So after all of this going back and forth, the government officially has shut down at midnight because they did not come to a conclusion.
What does that mean?
That means 800,000 Americans are not going to be getting paid. They're saying this will cost the economy about $1 billion a week. This hasn't happened in nearly 18 years. The last time it did happen, it lasted about 21 days.
You say 800,000 people. What 800,000 people? Who's not going to get paid?
Well, this is the Department of Education. They said about 90% of people that work with the Department of Education are furloughed.
So teachers won't get paid?
90%.
Okay.
So we don't know exactly who. Now, people that are TSA workers, for instance, we do have one of our interns, Nikki, that works for TSA. She's not going to be getting paid.
So TSA won't get paid. So
but they're asking them to still come to work.
Okay.
Even though they're not getting paid. Other government workers, federal employees are still going to be going into work. They have 4 hours to go to work today to just finish up everything they have to do just to prepare for the shutdown, and then they have their order to leave.
So nobody's going to be patting me down at the airports now?
I think they're asking people to come to work. They're just not getting paid in the airport.
Is that
Now,
true?
the museums and the parks are going to be closed down. So those doors are not going to be open
So no
to the public.
Statue of Liberty, none of that? It's
No,
dead.
no museums. Yeah,
No
none
museums,
of those
no Brooklyn Zoo, nothing.
parks, nothing.
Damn.
What about EBT and WIC?
Most importantly, I would think that's going to be affected as well, people that work for that.
They said they'll still be sending those out. And
And
they'll
if you're
still
trying
be
to
doing
get
Social
a
Security and
federally
Medicare, so
funded mortgage, that's going to be
difficult.
slower and harder to get for you right now.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what's going on. I've been watching the news. Even when I read the paper, I still can't really make no sense of it.
Now, normally the military wouldn't be getting paid either, but the only thing that they could agree on in Congress was to allow the military to get paid. That's the only thing that happened, and here is Obama discussing that.
As president and as your commander-in-chief, I've worked to make sure you have the strategy, the resources, and the support you need to complete the missions our nation asks of you. Unfortunately, Congress has not fulfilled its responsibility. It's failed to pass a budget. And as a result, much of our government must now shut down until Congress funds it again. Those of you in uniform, if you're serving in harm's way, we're going to make sure you have what you need to succeed in your missions. Congress has passed, and I'm signing into law, legislation to make sure you get your paychecks on time.
So they're still going to be getting paid. They just passed that law. That's the only thing that they came together on. And let's not forget, Congress and our president will still be paid during this time as well.
Which makes no sense. I'm glad the military is still getting paid, but are we going to get EBT and WIC? Can I still get my cheese formula and crab
You
legs?
don't have EBT or WIC, so stop it.
And I hate to sound self-serving, but this is a great omen for me because last time this happened, my Dallas Cowboys won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and that was in 95.
1995. Just wanna
Well,
say
I'm sorry to all the people out there that aren't going to be getting their paychecks. That sucks.
I still need somebody to break this down to me.
And this is all because they're beefing over Obamacare.
Yeah, the Republicans don't want everybody to have health insurance.
So
and
basically,
the
the
Democrats
Republicans
do.
are like, you know what? We don't want to do this Obamacare. So since we don't want to do this, we just shutting ish down.
Right, they won't come to an agreement on the budget, and that's part of it. They want an amendment saying that Obamacare is not an amendment to Obamacare, and the
some
Democrats
bull
aren't
crap.
agreeing to it. So
This really is like House of Cards, though. This is like a bunch of people motivated by dark self-interest rather than the, national interest of the people.
But we will keep you updated on what's happening.
That's some bull crap. All right, tell them why you're mad. If you're upset and you need to vent, 800-585-1051. Maybe one of these agencies that won't get paid or one of these people that will not get a check. If you're upset and you need to vent, phone lines are wide open, 800-585-1051. Tell them why you're mad. It's up next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey, yo, this is DMX. And you know what makes me mad? When ask for the truth, but can't handle the truth, all right? Now tell them why you mad on The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Kadia, tell them why you're mad, mama.
Well, I'm a government employee as well as a military veteran. But it's like, the two parents that get divorced and the children are caught in the middle. The working class or the children that's caught in the middle. And enough is enough. We have to figure out something to get rid of Congress and everything else. And that's just in my rant. So y'all have a good day. Hi, Charlamagne.
Hey, baby. So basically, we Ray J. 50 and Floyd divorcing, and we don't.
Stupid.
Nobody knows who's getting custody of Ray J.
I mean, the whole thing is that the Republicans hate Obama. So anything that he tries to do, they want to shut it
They
down.
want to block. Hello, who's this?
Yeah, Kev from the Bronx.
Tell them why you're mad, bro.
I'm not too familiar with politics and stuff like that. What's that Obamacare thing? Can you detail it a little bit more?
Well, basically, it's going to allow every American to have
Healthcare.
insurance,
Affordable healthcare.
Healthcare for all.
Affordable health care.
Right.
Not free health care, affordable.
Okay, that's cool. All right.
Which I think is a great thing, and it'll end up saving us money in the long run.
Absolutely. Seems like it works for Canada. Hello, who's this?
What's going on? Good morning, Breakfast Club.
Tell them why you're mad, bro.
I'm mad because this whole government thing, it's a shame, man. Our country's falling, man. It's falling slowly. Nobody knows it, I got a few cats that went and got jobs for the Board of Vet, got their lives together. Now most of them probably got to work for free now,
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Hopefully they'll get it back together.
Hopefully, man.
Have a
As
good
long
one.
as the Breakfast Club's still on.
We don't work for the
Oh,
government.
yeah, we don't work for the government.
I know. I mean, you're a funny dude, man.
Thank you, brother. Clear channels is
You
on
guys have a
democracy.
Good morning, man.
Right, but even if we don't get our check, we'll be here regardless. Hello, who's this?
Bianca.
Bianca, tell them why you're mad.
I'm mad because of this whole government thing. And then I'm in school, so this is twice as worse on my financial aid because they actually sent me a letter saying that seeing that the shutdown might happen tonight, I'm not going to get paid.
Well, you know what you got to do?
Stop.
Oh, stop it.
You got to go hit that stripper pole.
I hit up my sugar daddy just to make sure my rent was
There
paid.
you go.
That's right. That's when you need a sugar daddy right
There
about
you
now.
go. There you go.
Thank you,
Y'all
mama.
need to start answering my IG messages, Charlamagne. You do not like retweeting. That is so mean.
What's your Instagram page, baby?
DTC89.
Let me go look and see if I'm going to put some money on your mail card.
Oh, stop.
Keep you afloat during this hard government
Love
time.
Angela and DJ.
Hey, boo.
Thank you, mama. Have a good morning. Tell them why you're mad. If you're upset and you need to vent, 800-585-1051. Call us right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
This is DMX. And you know what makes me mad? When ask for the truth, but can't handle the truth, all right? Now tell them why you mad on The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Hello, who's this?
Someone from Long Island.
Tell them why you're mad.
No, I wasn't thinking my daughter's birthday shout-out.
Okay.
Yeah, give your daughter a birthday shout out.
Today's her ninth birthday, and her name is Shakira. She's from Bowman, Long Island. Happy birthday, Shakira.
Happy
You know,
birthday, Shakira.
you know what you got to tell her to keep from buying her a present? Tell her the government shut down. And you don't got to buy her no present.
That ain't
Have a
got
good
nothing to
morning.
do with buying your daughter a
Buy
present.
her a present.
Stop it.
Listen,
Hello,
I'm
who's
using
this?
that as an excuse for everything today.
This is Ashley from Jersey.
Ashley, tell them why you're mad.
I'm a little upset about this shutdown right now. I mean, it's kind of sad that, so many families that I know and parents and even his friends are going to be out of work now without pay, and Republican or Democrat, whatever it is, it's still going to hurt a lot of people.
Yeah, it definitely does hurt a lot of people. It does really suck.
I mean, especially with my mother who works for the government, and I feel really bad for her that she's going to be out of pay, and she's my mother.
And they have no idea how long this is going to last.
Hopefully it won't
Yeah.
be that long.
I can't even imagine what people are going to go through now.
Now is a great time to start
Thank you
selling
for calling,
weed.
mama. No, it's not. Don't sell no drugs, man.
I didn't say drugs. I said weed.
Weed is drugs.
People gonna have to get through this somehow, okay?
Mad.
They ain't gonna have no money to buy it.
People gonna smoke their way through. Or they gonna always have money.
Why you mad,
I'm
bro?
hella mad.
Why you hella mad?
I'm hella mad because the government shut down and bitches are still taking selfies.
What it got to do with the government shutdown?
The government only been shut down 5 hours.
That's what I'm saying. What that selfie got to do with the government shutdown? That's a good
Stop it.
question.
I want to take a picture of myself looking depressed. I'm one of the 800,000 people who ain't got no job right now, so I want y'all to see this face.
I ain't mad at you, though.
Tell them why you're mad. We do every morning, 800-585-1051. Yee.
Yes.
We got rumors coming up?
Yes, find out who's having a baby. Also, Gucci Mane, not good news for him. Regardless of the government shutdown, he still has been sentenced to some time in prison.
The jails ain't gonna open up, right?
No, they're not gonna let
We gotta keep Gucci in there for as long as we possibly can.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Rumors up next is The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yeah, son.
That's the boy J. Cole, Crooked Smile. Now, if you didn't see it, he was on the CW last night. They played the iHeartRadio Music Festival, and the Breakfast Club brought him out.
We was out there, son. I was out there in my $9.99 T-shirt from Target, styling on him.
And your $1,500 pair of jeans.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Them YSLs.
Well, you
with
right.
the leather zippers.
But
You're right. He returned them.
I took them right back on Monday, though.
Did you have any issues? There were no stains on there or nothing?
Nope, because I left all the tags on them.
Oh, my goodness.
And I had the receipt. Listen, I keep telling y'all, I don't buy nothing unless I have a full understanding of the return policy.
Well, now that they listen, I'm sure that they'll never allow you to buy anything else again.
You're probably right.
All right, well, let's get into the rumors. Gucci Mane, well, he's in jail.
Listen up.
It's just in.
All the gossip.
The Rumor Report.
Gossip.
With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Gucci has been sentenced to 183 days in jail. That's about 6 months. Now, he just received that news, I believe it was like 3 days ago, and that was for a probation violation. He was arrested on September 14th, and his sentence was on Friday. They said there's no further information, but he does still have 5 open charges surrounding his recent arrest, 3 of them regarding the gun that he had on him, 1 of them for the drugs, and another for disorderly conduct. And he also has said that he plans to enter rehab once he's done with his legal problems.
So the government shutdown don't affect Gucci's sentence?
Nah.
I think the government shutdown
Not at
happened
all.
after his sentence, so
Oh, okay.
he's up in there. All right, and congratulations to Vanessa Simmons. That's Reverend Run's oldest daughter, Angela Simmons' older sister, of course, JoJo, Diggy, Russie, Miley, all of them. She is pregnant. She put a picture on Instagram of her sonogram, and she said, "A little princess on the way."
Who's
And then
daddy?
the daddy is actually Mike Wayans, who is Damon Wayans' son. And now Angela Simmons did repost the picture, and she said, "I'm going to be an auntie." So that's nice.
Nice.
Mike, you get on your knees and you propose to that beautiful woman, okay? It's a privilege to be married into that family. Don't make
Now-
me come put the gun to you.
Here's another privilege. If you're a big star like Mary J. Blige, she was being sued for $145,000. That was an advance that she received to do a concert last December. She didn't show up, so they sued her for breach of contract. Now she's countersuing them for breach of contract because she's saying they did not provide first-class air travel for her and her crew, and that's what an artist of her stature deserves. She has no plans to give back that money, and as a matter of fact, she's actually suing them for the balance of the money they owed her, $105,000. Now, I don't know what was in the contract or what's in her writer. I don't know if it says it has to be first-class flights for everybody in her party, but she's saying that's what I deserve. I'm of a certain stature. That's what I'm supposed to get.
She's absolutely right. But
You
if I
can't put Mary J. Blige in coach.
No, you can't. But if I was Mary J. Blige, I would definitely tell them the government is shut down. I can't pay you back right now. That should be your excuse for everything today.
And if she's on JetBlue, it's got to be that extra leg room.
Definitely the extra leg room.
All right, and that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Yee. Now, when we come back, Nelly will be joining us. You know,
Government
Mr.
shutdown.
Well, Nelly will be here. If you want to kick it with Nelly, holla at us, 800-585-1051. Hit up on the Twitter at DJNV, at CDagata, at Angela Yee. When we come back, it's Nelly in the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was Miguel with How Many Drinks. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. And we got a special guest with us this morning, Nelly!
Hi.
Nelly Mo.
What's good, okay?
I saw Nelly over the weekend at the BET Hip Hop Awards, and I also saw his cipher. So I don't want to give too much away.
How did you handle that cipher? Because you're a rapper. Do you really rap? But when you're in a Real Husbands of Hollywood cipher?
We just had fun.
No, he looked like he took it seriously. Like he really wrote rhymes and everything.
Oh, nah. They used to say they would go,
It was really funny.
They said Nick Cannon got busy, though. Like, Nick was like, F that. I'm taking this opportunity.
Yeah, no. that was Nick Cannon's best rhymes ever.
Oh, he said ever? Ever? Yeah, crazy. Nah, it was dope, man. It was fun. You know what I'm saying? It was creative.
So you like doing the Real Husbands of Hollywood thing?
Real Husbands in Hollywood is fun. That's one of the jobs that you kind of look forward to going to. You know what I'm saying? Because of the cast, because you get a chance to come in and take a day off.
You feel it takes away from you being an artist, a rapper? You think people don't take you serious anymore, or not really?
I mean, people take me for what they take me, man. It's 15 years. You know what I'm saying? I ain't changing nobody's mind. You know what I'm saying? At this point, you just trying to do what you do. So again, it's been 15 years. You're working on 7th album, so 15 years in any career, I think is something to stand up to. So especially in this business now, where 15 minutes, you could be gone.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What do you like better at this point? Because you definitely got a future in acting.
Well, I think right now, I just making the transformation. You just spanning out. I get it, man. I know what hip hop is. You know what I'm saying?
Where is it?
It's a young man's game and a veteran's survival. You know what I'm saying?
But you're still pretty young.
Yeah, for what it is, only because hip hop has an age now. You know what I mean? So I don't think when we get to be 50 and 60 that we gonna stop listening to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see when we get to be 65 that we just gonna automatically take our sneakers off and say we wearing hard bottoms because so as we get older, hip hop gets older, and we still gonna want to listen to the cats that we want to listen to.
Do you feel that you got to break yourself as a new artist for some of these young cats because you said it's a younger man's game?
I think what you have to do is make them respect the hustle. I don't think you're gonna really claim them as fans. You know what I'm saying? But I think you have to respect their hustle. Each generation think their generation is the best. So everybody want to represent whoever come up along the lines when they came up. They want to hold them up. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, when we did it 10 years ago, people said rap was the worst that it had ever been when we came.
Right.
We 15 years later, now they saying the same thing. It's as worst as it's ever been. It's going.
But why do y'all talk like y'all old or y'all not old? Floyd Mayweather 36 years old.
Not old as in age, old as in the game. You know what I mean? Like old as in
15 years, 7 albums in.
Yeah, well, that's in. If you put that in the NBA or you put that in the league, you know what I'm saying? If you put 15 years into the league and 7 trips to the finals, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, that dude been rocking. Not old as in you feeling old, because I feel like, I can outrun any of them.
Now, your album is also out on a Monday.
Yeah.
Which is an unusual thing. What made you decide, let me put my album out on Monday instead
We
of
got to
Tuesday?
shock them somehow. You know what I'm saying? We got to do something different right now.
How does it affect your first week sales though? Because I know people place a lot of emphasis on that. Does that mean
I can't trip off of them right now? No way. I ain't gonna win that war. You know what I mean, I ain't gonna win that battle. I gotta win the war. You know what I'm saying? So over a period of time, I feel like that we're gonna have to reinsert ourselves into the everyday life of what's going on. I think you know what I'm saying, for a lot of veterans and cats that don't do mixtapes every other month and that don't shoot videos and don't hip hop, whatever that thing is on the internet. World star.
Okay.
Who ain't world starring every day. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, you sounded old just now.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
That thing on the internet.
You see what I'm saying? There it is. You said it, cuz. So we just got to reinsert ourselves.
All right, don't go anywhere. We got more with Nelly, but right now here's Jay-Z with Tom Ford. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. 800-585-1051. Nelly's here. Angela Yee.
Now, I see you also with Miley Cyrus. She worked on her album.
Yo, Miley's she's very creative. She's very dope. And again, you're talking about youth, expressing themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I think what they got to understand is that she's young. She's coming from a situation where everybody controlled everything about what she did. And I think it's a rebellion. I think she knows exactly what she's doing. I think she's poking fun at everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think she knows exactly what she's doing. Why not?
She's very talented, though, but I think sometimes she's becoming a caricature herself, so people might not take her as serious as they would.
I can see people saying that.
You just did a movie with Sylvester Stallone, too, right?
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone. It's one of those movies where a various of different things going on, and it's one thing that centers everybody. So it's a dope situation. Shout out to my man Sylvester Stallone, because I'm steady trying to stay in his view.
Love you, Sylvester.
Do you even like hip hop now, man? Do you even like the current state of hip hop?
Yeah. Again, it goes back to what I said. Each generation think that theirs is the best. Hip hop was created by the youth for the youth, but somewhere along the line, everybody when they get to be a certain age, they want to control it and change the rules. The rules don't change, man. That it's gonna always be like that. It's more young people on this earth than anything. You know why? Because if you're a parent, you probably got 3 or 4. There you go, right there. You're gonna lose in your house already.
So how do you explain somebody like Jay-Z or Nas? They all 40 plus.
That's because again, hip hop gets older.
Gotcha.
We gonna support it. We not gonna stop listening. We not gonna stop buying Jay-Z because we 47 and 50. You know what I'm saying? That's who we like. Jay could be 60. Yeah, we still going to Jay concerts and we like it.
That's more of a rarity. It's not the norm.
Definitely.
You know,
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
Because as everybody get older, it will be. As our kids, you got kids 20 years old, don't know nothing but hip hop. Ain't never heard a Ryan Isley record other than a sample. Ain't never heard an Earth, Wind and Fire record other than a sample. And they swear that, you know, Earth, Wind and Fire probably jacked somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's time.
But in general, in music, it's not like a lot of artists even have a long career period. You know, even
And rock and roll, country, and all that they do. They sit there for forever. I mean, tonight,
Yeah, that money good.
iHeartRadio, everybody's on.
But Nelly's a country artist.
Well, yeah, you're one of the few artists. You got a number one in every genre, right?
That money good, cuz.
You got a number one in country, hip
That
hop.
money good. Yeah, man. That's fortunate, man. You know what I'm saying? So combining that, it works. It works.
Do you go to the Country Music Awards or anything?
Yeah, I went down there. Yeah. We had a chance to close that out, and it was dope too, man. You know, they welcomed me open arms. They had all that Jack Daniels back there. And everything.
Do you feel like that audience is more supportive than the hip hop audience? Because hip hop audience can be fickle.
I think they like what they like, and if they like it, they support it. It's not an ego as in what's going on. It's not easy to change their mind once they like it. It's not easy to get them off of it because of what a blog might have said or what the rumor is. You know what I'm saying? When they like their music, they like their music. They support it because it don't have to have a story that go along with it.
Right. Do you feel like your fans, do they feel weird about you venturing off and doing other genres?
No, because they allowed me to do it since day one. Obviously, since Country Grammar, you know, when they let Ride With Me go, it was a rap. Right. When they sent Ride With Me to number one, it was a rap. You know what I'm saying? Country Grammar cool, EI cool, but when we did Ride With Me, we did like this, and it took off.
It was a stick. That's right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like from there, you know, they allowed me to be musically free. So I think they expect it.
Right.
I think people expect it because I'm in that catch-22. Because if I do something that's too ratchet, then everybody like, yo, Nelly, what's up? You know, that's kind of beneath you. Where's the hit? Then if you do that, it's like, come on, man, get back to the essence, dog. You know what I'm saying? Let me get, you know. So I'm in that catch-22. I'm walking a fine line.
All right, when we come back, we got to find out about Ashanti, so don't go anywhere. Nelly's here. It's the Breakfast Club. Here's Drake with Hold On, We're Going Home. What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We have Nelly in the building. You want to highlight him? 800-585-1051. His album out right now. We got to talk a little Ashanti when we come back, so don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. That was Justin Timberlake with My Love. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, Nelly, we had Irv here last week.
Yeah.
And I thought for years you and Irv didn't like each other. I thought the Here I Am joint was you going at Irv.
The Here I Am joint?
Yeah.
No. I wouldn't say I was going at Irv.
He said I wouldn't say that.
But you can.
Not at all.
So you and Irv have always been good? Because he made it seem like, no, I love Nelly.
Yeah,
you know, it's just...
Yeah, me and Irv ain't never had a problem. You know what I mean? Like, me and Irv ain't never had a problem. We've always talked. You see what I'm saying? In that situation, you gotta be able to talk.
Right.
You know, so, you know, we were able to speak dead ass.
You and Ashanti good now?
Oh, yeah. We always good, man. We always good. I'm not an ill will person, Daddy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I'm never there.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Why would you have ill will towards her, though, you know? Because then you break up with her? That was what...
The rule was you cheated on her.
But you said that like you have picked a side.
She's a woman. They always pick a side.
I am a woman.
She ain't gonna pick your side. She ain't gonna pick your side.
You said that like you had already
She wrote a song about you. I'm a woman, so I do look at it like...
She wrote a song about me? What's one?
Uh-oh.
Never should have, right?
Yep.
That song was done. That song was done a year before I have the original version of that. I picked that song.
See, you wrong side.
So you're saying that's not about you?
Can't be. That song was done a year before it came out.
Maybe she predicted that she never
That was you thinking.
No, I'm saying she seems heartbroken. You seem good, you know, but maybe that's just, you know.
Oh,
As
I
a
don't
woman,
think
that's
so.
how-
I don't think so. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Again, you know, relationships are tough.
And you know what does make it tough is to be on the blogs all the time and everybody's watching your every move and speculating on what potentially happened.
Yeah,
and I think men always get the short end of the stick.
Oh, of
because-
course we do. You just did it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I have to.
Of course we do.
She's a woman. She gonna always side with the woman.
You just did it. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you guilty till you prove your innocence in them situations. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, what you do? Really?
Yeah, a man can't never just say, well, it just didn't work out between us.
Yeah. Or it could have been what she do.
Yeah.
Come on, we don't do nothing wrong.
Nah, obviously. Yeah.
They say you got a chick pregnant now, right? Chick from the game?
Oh, no.
That's immediate takeout.
No. I got 2 kids, man. You know what I'm saying? One is, both of them in school. So there it is.
No.
That's it.
He's talking about Taylor. She said she's not pregnant already. She said it was just her posture in that picture.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah, she said she's not pregnant. But then she wrote on Twitter, Nelly doesn't use condoms, so, I hope one day.
She said that?
No, I'm kidding. She didn't.
I was going to follow you up. Y'all was like, yeah, she erased the tweet after 30 seconds, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she is, you shooting them today, ain't you?
So your new album, Mo. What does that Mo stand for?
Mo stand for, it represents where I'm from. To show me state like that. It represents family, friends, everybody. If you do know me, you know Mo. And it's my method of operation. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like me being me, representing where I'm from as being me and doing it my way.
Is Mo the guy that was on the Behind the Music back in the day, beating people up and robbing people? You sounded like Gucci Man on Behind the Music. I was like, God damn, man.
No, cuz, man, we in new life now, man. We in new life, man. You know what I'm saying? We moving on from that. St. Louis is St. Louis, man. It's rough out there.
Remember the first time that Nelly came up here and every time Charlamagne said something crazy, there was somebody in the corner ready to...
There wasn't nobody in the corner. That was Nelly sitting there looking at me like, all right, now you got one more time.
That was a tense interview.
No, I just wanted to get up out of here without no... You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, man, here we go. It's all good.
Well, the album is in
stores. The album in stores right now. I want to thank everybody that was a part of it.
Make sure you go get it. Here's J. Cole with Power Trip. Rumors up next. It's The Breakfast Club. Yeah. That's J. Cole, Power Trip. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MB, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Shout out to the boy Nelly for stopping through. If you missed it, hit up the website and check out that interview.
Yes, and salute to my dog Diz, too. His daughter Genesis, she's 14 today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday to her.
That's a great age.
She goes to Bloomfield High, so salute to her.
Out in Jersey. Okay, shout out to her. Now, Yee.
Yes.
We got rumors coming up?
Yes, and we are going to talk about this whole situation. Now, we all know Floyd Mayweather has a lot of different women. Well, one of them he recently just had to cut loose. And I'll tell you how 50 started it on Instagram and on Twitter, and she actually had to block him.
Okay, we'll get into that next. Don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Holy Grail. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. Let's get into the rumors. Drake. Let's talk about him.
Listen up.
It's just in.
All the gossip.
The Rumor Report.
Gossip.
With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
So we told you about Drake's huge announcement. Well, he has officially landed an executive position with the Toronto Raptors.
That's dope.
Yes, he did a press conference. He's going to be consulting on a complete redesign of the image of the Raptors, and that's going to coincide with the 20th anniversary of the franchise, which is next year's season. So everything about the team is on the table except for the name. And a lot of people are comparing this to Jay-Z with the Brooklyn Nets and what the partnership with them did for the Nets and so on and so forth. Here is what Drake had to say.
Everywhere I go, I preach the gospel that is Toronto. I love this city with all my heart. And I just want to let you know that I'm extremely excited to finally be a part of a team that I grew up a diehard fan of. And I think that All-Star 2016 is a phenomenal step, something that I dreamed of as a kid.
Well, I heard that he wants to change the name of the squad to the Toronto Tenders, and their logo,
No.
their logo is going to be a broken heart. He thinks
That's not true.
He thinks
Stop
Raptors
it.
are too aggressive.
You can't just congratulate Drake.
Nah, that's
huge
dope.
for
That's
him.
huge
Come on.
for him, and I'm happy for him. It's going to do a lot for the Toronto Raptors, too.
They
All
should
right.
change the colors to pink, too, and have jersey dresses.
Now, let's move on and talk about Floyd Mayweather. We know he has a lot of different ladies, and he did say that he still is planning to marry his fiancée, Chantel Jackson, Miss Jackson. But everybody's wondering, well, what about the girlfriend? Because he has his girlfriend, Queen Princess Love, that's always posting pictures with her money team stuff on, and I guess he bought her a bunch of stuff. Well, apparently she was also dating Ray J. Now, 50 Cent had put some pictures on Instagram, and he put a picture of her up. And he put that alert. I got Floyd, I got Ray J at the same damn time. You know what that stands for? THOT? Everybody be using
That hoe over there.
That hoe over there. Yeah, everybody's calling girls thoughts now. And then he put up another picture, and it's a picture of Ray J. It says, damn champ, Ray J like this on that hoe. Time to repo, you already know. And he wrote to Floyd Mayweather, don't feel stupid. Some of them belong on a track. That's all. So that's him trying to expose the fact that she was dating Ray J at the same time that she was dating Floyd Mayweather.
Now, Fifth, you my guy, but that's a little bitter, dog. You sound very disgruntled over there.
Now, on her behalf, Princess put on Instagram, be careful who you invest your time in. Wasted time is worse than wasted money. And then she put up another picture, and she said, sometimes I wonder what she has that I don't, and then I realize probably herpes. All right, Floyd Mayweather then went on his Instagram. This is so immature, by the way. These are adults. All right?
Rich adults, not just adults, rich adults.
And he put, when you take a broke person out the slums and give them a chance at bettering themselves, in due time, their true colors will eventually reveal itself. That's why they say leave trash in the garbage for bums to dig through, because you can find yourself hanging around garbage so much you will forget how rotten it is. Woo! And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
How old are these individuals?
I don't know, but that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, thank you, Miss Shee. Now, up next, Charlamagne Donkey today.
Yes, and it has to go to Congress this morning. Congress, please come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with you.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get that before after the hour. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I was born a donkey. It's the donkey of the day.
For the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Tuesday, October 1st goes to Congress for causing the U.S. government to shut down. Basically, Congress wants to make major changes to Obamacare in the Senate, and Obama ain't having it, and Obamacare will stand as is. So Congress has decided to act like a bit of bitch and steer the government towards a federal shutdown. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know all the goings on, but I do know this shutdown has over 800,000 workers home today, and millions of people who rely on federal services or who like to go to the nation's parks and other attractions are being inconvenienced. Look, Barack Obama hit it on the head when he said one faction of one party in one house of Congress and one branch of government doesn't get to shut down the entire government just to refight the results of an election. Exactly. Barack Obama is our president. He's implemented Obamacare to help Americans get affordable health care, and that's a good thing. And some members of Congress are upset about both those issues. They are upset Barack is president, and they are upset he's disrupting the financial order of things by implementing Obamacare. Oh, you didn't know? Healthcare is big business in America, and Obamacare is simply messing up the church's money, and some members of Congress don't like that. This is not the House of Cards. The New York Daily News nailed it this morning with their headline, House of Turds. If you've never watched House of Cards on Netflix, this is exactly what that show is about. People in government who are motivated by dark self-interest rather than the national interest of the people. What kind of world do we live in when people can just decide not to work and still keep their jobs? How come Congress can shut down and decide not to work and cause people not to get paid, regular everyday folk, but they still get paid and get to keep their jobs? Makes no sense to me. If the people are not eating right now, y'all shouldn't be eating right now. But Congress doesn't care because they eating and eating good. They get lifetime health care, lunches, child care, gym memberships, and free parking at airports in D.C. They don't care what's going on in our lives, and we see it. That's why just 10% of Americans approve of the job Congress is doing. That is an all-time low. But then when this is over, you want us to believe this is a government ran by the people. Yeah, right. Sad part is we have to wait until the next election to appoint us to 535 voting members of Congress who are shutting down the government. Other than that, I don't know what to do right now other than give Congress the biggest hee-haw.
Yeah, this is very nasty. This affects, what, 800,000 people?
Yes, and now we know how Ray J felt when Floyd and 50 couldn't get along.
You stupid.
And I really do feel bad for all those people out there that need their paychecks and aren't going to get paid now starting today.
All right, well, this is the question. 800-585-1051. How does the government shutdown affect you? Does it affect you? Are you not getting paid? Did you lose a job? Are you stuck at home? How does this affect you? 800-585-1051. Call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That's CC Sierra with Body Party. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, earlier, Charlamagne gave Donkey of the Day to the Congress.
Yes, because if you've ever seen House of Cards on Netflix, then you know exactly what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a Congress that is motivated by dark self-interest rather than the national interest of the people, man. Congress just needs to get over it. You can't continue to refight the results of an election. Barack Obama is president, period. He's willing to work with you. They'll be willing to work with him, and let's get things done. The problem is they hate that he's president,
right,
and healthcare is big business in America,
right,
and Obamacare is messing up the church's money, period.
And I think it would be great that everybody could get healthcare. No matter how much money you make or if you have a job or not, you should have healthcare. And it works in Canada. Now,
well, Canada has free health care.
Free health care.
Obamacare is...
This is a step. This is a step.
I mean, it's not a step to free health care, but it's going to make health care more affordable for people who...
Make it so everybody can have health care.
I don't know if it's everybody. I'm not, up on all that. I'm not the politician guy here.
Now, also, Angela Yee said earlier that 800,000 people will not have their jobs, will not be able to work. But somebody just hit me on Twitter and said it's actually way more than that because over 1 million people just won't get paid. They still have to go to work, but they just won't get paid, which is crazy. So the government shutdown is affecting so many different people. I mean, of course, you'll still get your mail. You'll still get Social Security and Medicaid benefits. You'll still get your WIC and your food stamps.
No, you're not getting WIC.
They said no WIC?
No WIC.
They said WIC for the next month. They said for the next month? Yeah, to the end of October, you still be good.
When I read in USA Today, they said no WIC.
Oh, my goodness. The parks will be closed.
So I can still get my crab legs?
You can still get your crab legs, Charlamagne.
And my cheese?
You can still
and
get
my
your
formula?
cheese. Yes, you can still get your formula and your Pampers.
What about my shrimp?
You're not getting no shrimp, man. Let's go to the phone lines, man. This guy makes a joke out of everything. 800-585-1051. James. Now, James, how does the government shutdown affect you?
I have a different take on everything that everybody's saying. The debt that we ran up and the money that we spend, we don't have the GDP, which is the government is the money we take in and then we give out. We don't have it. We're taking in less money than we do when we spend. Nobody understand that? I mean, I don't understand how.
So you're saying the government is shut down for financial reasons?
It's for financial reasons, but it's shut down because listen. I just heard the guy on the radio just say Obamacare is good for everybody. No, it's not because the premiums on everybody is going up on everybody.
As an American, right?
Right, okay.
You can't pay a little bit more to help other Americans who can't afford health care?
My man, I'm not rich at all by any means. It means talking, but I know what you.
I can't take this. You have to email us, bro. Bro, you got to email us, dog.
All right.
No,
I understand what you're saying.
No, you don't. Nobody does. Knock it off. We do not understand what he's saying. And it don't have nothing to do with the content of what he's saying. It got everything to do with that damn stutter. You're going to have to email us, bro.
That's not nice. Stop, Charlamagne.
I can't take it. I'm sorry.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Latrice. How are you?
I'm sorry, Latrice. The caller that just called before you was a little much. How does the government shutdown affect you?
It affects me because I actually work for the government. I'm in the Army and I work for them as a civilian. So I'm on my way in now to put in my 4 hours and be done for the day until they decide to come back to work.
And they said you're not allowed to look at any company emails or anything during this time.
No, we're not supposed to do anything relating to work.
I'm sorry, Mama.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hopefully this ends soon.
I hope so because there's a lot of parents out there that need to take care of their kids.
All right, thank you. Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's going on? Yo, it's Derek out in Newport News. What's up?
Derek, what's going on? Now, you out in Virginia, so you probably military, right?
That's right.
Now, how does this affect you?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you the way it affects me. This government shutdown, it's crazy. My girl get VA disability and GI Bill. And they over here telling her, after they paid it this time, she may not get paid next time. And the bank won't even let her transfer the money because it came from the federal government.
Wow.
Man.
That's crazy.
So it's all up in the air for her right now.
It's all up in the air. And we use them GI Bill benefits, you know what I'm saying, to pay the mortgage at the end of the month. They're telling us we can't even transfer the money to pay the mortgage. This guy, they talking about we got to let it sit there and wait, but the money is in the account.
So it's real out here. It's real out here.
Very real. People better pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, homie.
All right.
800-585-1051. How does the government shutdown affect you? It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Hi, it's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. That's Tamar Braxton, the one. Now, we're taking your phone calls. How does the government shutdown affect you? If you haven't heard, the government is shut down as of today. Now, what does that mean, Yee?
Basically, that means for federal employees, about 800,000 people are now not going to be able to work. Some people have to report to work for 4 hours today. That's just to finish everything that they have to do before this shutdown takes place, and then they're not allowed to access their emails or anything. So there will still be mail delivered. Certain things are still happening if you need to travel. They're saying it might be a little bit of extra time in the airport, but that's not going to shut down. But of course, any type of national parks, museums, that's all shut down for now.
Well, let's go to the phone lines. We got Stacy on the line now. 800-585-1051. How does the government shutdown affect you, Stacy?
It actually indirectly affects me. What happened was because the FDA approves all the drugs, I work for a medical communications company. And because all of our clients are pharma clients, they can't do their jobs, so we can't do ours. So we all got called into an emergency meeting this morning saying we're all laid off until the government approves us.
Damn. I'm sorry for you, Mama.
Oh, thank you.
Now, what are you doing?
It's hard when you got a little one, and then you're sitting there trying to figure out how you're going to put food on the table.
I know, that's awful.
Get their stuff together.
What can you possibly do?
Literally, all we can do is sit down and wait. Because once these pharma companies get approved to start making the different drugs again, then we can go back into business. But until they do, we're stuck.
Hey, what's your Instagram, boo? You sound cute.
Oh, stop it.
I might can help you out a little bit.
Oh, stop it. Have a good morning, Mama. Ryan, good morning. Does this government shutdown affect you?
It doesn't affect me, but what it did was show me the true colors of certain people I work with at this airport, man. You find out who the Republicans were, and, they over there saying a bunch of nonsense, but Congress needed to do that. And they don't even know the half about the Obamacare. It's selfish, man. It's real selfish. It's not about the people. It's about these people. They only care about themselves, man.
It is very selfish.
Oh, absolutely.
Charlamagne, thanks for giving them donkey today, man. We definitely don't like to see a black president who tried diplomacy with Iran under his belt, and now he's setting up something that's affordable for the people.
Absolutely.
That's two things, two accomplishments, man. Y'all have a good morning.
You too. I mean, I hope that people can get their jobs back and they settle this as soon as possible, because there's a lot of people out there that lost jobs and can't pay for their house, they can't pay for their kids, and can't pay for a lot of the necessities that they need.
Yeah, and Congress, stop acting like bitter bitches, man. And please, I know 2016 is a long time from now, and we, as American people, we have such short-term memories, but please remember this in 2016 when it's time to vote.
Okay.
Because that's the only way I can think to punish these guys, because it's not like they're going to get fired from their jobs.
Right.
You know?
They're still getting paid.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, guys. Now, Yee.
Yes.
We got rumors coming up.
And let's talk about Jay-Z's cover on Vanity Fair magazine. Now, he did a really interesting interview, and he talks about how being a drug dealer has helped him so much with his business.
Okay. All right.
Come on, Jay.
We'll get into rumors next. Keep it locked. Here's Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake, Suit and Ties, The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, Jay-Z did an interview. Did he say drugs were good?
No.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
You always misquoting somebody, Envy. Now, Jay-Z's on the cover of Vanity Fair magazine, and it's actually this pop culture and fashion issue. November 2013, and he talks about how much Blue Ivy likes his music. He said she plays a song and she goes, more daddy song. He said she's my biggest fan. If no one bought the Magna Carta album, the fact that she loves it so much, it gives me the greatest joy. Now, he also talked about his past as a drug dealer. He said, I know about budgets. I was a drug dealer. To be in a drug deal, you need to know what you can spend, what you need to re-up, or if you want to start some sort of barbershop or car wash. Those were the businesses back then. Things you can get in easily to get out of that life. At some point, you have to have an exit strategy because your window is very small. You're going to get locked up or you're going to die. Now, he does talk about how he did feel guilty about it later when he realized the effects on the community and looking at the community as a whole. But at that time, he was thinking about surviving, about improving his situation, about buying clothes. Now, he said about rapping, he said, I said I wouldn't be doing it when I was 30, so that's how I know I love it. 30 years old was my cutoff, but I'm still here, 43 years old.
Word. Still nice, still getting busy.
Yeah, so you should get that whole entire issue and check it out. June Ambrose actually styled him for it, and she posted a picture of herself holding the magazine. All right, and in more news with Beyonce and Jay-Z, Iggy Azalea was pulled from some of Beyonce's opening dates. Remember how excited that she was? That she was going to be opening in New Zealand and Australia? Well, they said she's no longer scheduled to play the New Zealand dates. Instead, she's only going to play the Australian dates, and she said on Twitter that she desperately wanted to play the opening dates, and she blamed her absence on not being the one to make the choices. So I don't know what happened.
Probably got another opener or something.
I have no idea. All right, and let's talk about Rihanna. They have announced that her show, Style to Rock, it's a reality competition series, is coming to Bravo. She's the executive producer of that show. It's going to premiere Friday, October 25th, and it gives 12 up-and-coming designers that are handpicked by Rihanna herself the opportunity to become America's next trend-setting designer. Now, Pharrell is going to be on the panel along with Eric Watson, who's an international model, and Rihanna's personal stylist, Mel Ottenberg. They're actually going to mentor the contestants as they make their way to push their creative boundaries. There's going to be a lot of special celebrity guests.
Sounds
like
dope.
Khloe Kardashian, Miley Cyrus, Big Sean, Kelly Osbourne, Kylie Minogue, a lot of people on that show. And congratulations to Vanessa Simmons, Reverend Run's oldest daughter. She is having a baby. She tweeted out a picture of her sonogram, And she said a little princess is on the way.
Who shot the club up?
Also, congratulations to Gucci Mane. He is returning back home.
I was about to say Gucci Mane pregnant.
He got 6 months in jail.
You said he's returning back home, huh? Jail?
That's right, 183 days, and that is for violating his probation. And he does still have 5 open charges surrounding his recent arrest, 3 of them regarding his gun, 1 of them for drugs, and 1 for disorderly conduct. And that is your rumor report.
Hold on now. Who shot up Vanessa Simmons' club?
Oh, she's pregnant by Damon Wayans' son.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they keep that money in the family.
Mike Wayans.
And one more rumor too. I just
Shout
saw
out to
this
Reverend. Congrats to Reverend.
I just saw this online. This is important.
Oh boy, here you go. Stop the music.
The government shut down to take a couple of days off to play NBA 2K14 and GTA 5 online. Both Of those have been released today.
That's not true.
No, NBA K is definitely released today, and I got to go pick that up.
Yes.
No, that's not why the government shut down, you idiots.
Yes, it is. They want to take a couple of days off to play both of those games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, that's it. That's your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Angela.
Disregard
Yee.
that last
And I want to shout to everybody that sends me tips on Madden 25 because I was having a problem busting my son's ass. I am now busting his ass now.
People send Envy tips to bust his son's ass.
Wow.
Wow.
Why you always got to take it that way?
Wow. I just said wow.
But thank you very much for sending me tips on busting his ass. I won 3 in a row.
Wow.
Okay.
And I play with the Giants.
Wow.
Oh, whoa. This is sounding even more wrong. Tips and the Giant.
Oh, my goodness.
Tips to bust your son's ass. My man. Envy.
Oh, my goodness. The People's Choice Mix is up next. You want to hear something? 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I was born a donkey. It's the donkey of the day.
That's time for the donkey of the day.
That's pretty fun.
Charlemagne the devil.
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, donkey of the day for Tuesday, October 1st goes to Congress for causing the U.S. government to shut down. Basically, Congress wants to make major changes to Obamacare in the Senate, and Obama ain't having it, and Obamacare will stand as is. So Congress has decided to act like a bit of bitch and steer the government towards a federal shutdown. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know all the goings on, but I do know this shutdown has over 800,000 workers home today, and millions of people who rely on federal services or who like to go to the nation's parks and other attractions are being inconvenienced. Look, Barack Obama hit it on the head when he said one faction of one party in one house of Congress and one branch of government doesn't get to shut down the entire government just to refight the results of an election. Exactly. Barack Obama is our president. He's implemented Obamacare to help Americans get affordable health care, and that's a good thing. And some members of Congress are upset about both those issues. They are upset Barack is president, and they are upset he's disrupting the financial order of things by implementing Obamacare. Oh, you didn't know? Healthcare is big business in America, and Obamacare is simply messing up the church's money, and some members of Congress don't like that. This is not the House of Cards. The New York Daily News nailed it this morning with their headline, House of Turds. If you've never watched House of Cards on Netflix, this is exactly what that show is about. People in government who are motivated by dark self-interest rather than the national interest of the people. What kind of world do we live in when people can just decide not to work and still keep their jobs? How come Congress can shut down and decide not to work and cause people not to get paid, regular everyday folk, but they still get paid and get to keep their jobs? Makes no sense to me. If the people are not eating right now, y'all shouldn't be eating right now. But Congress doesn't care because they eating and eating good. They get lifetime health care, lunches, child care, gym memberships, and free parking at airports in D.C. They don't care what's going on in our lives, and we see it. That's why just 10% of Americans approve of the job Congress is doing. That is an all-time low. Then when this is over, you want us to believe this is a government ran by the people. Yeah, right. Sad part is we have to wait until the next election to appoint us to 535 voting members of Congress who are shutting down the government. Other than that, I don't know what to do right now other than give Congress the biggest hee-haw.
Perfect donkey today for today.
Boy, y'all gonna be mad when y'all find out the government just shut down and take a couple days off to play NBA 2K14 and GTA 5 online.
Yeah, 2K comes out today. I gotta go pick
Definitely
that up.
not. It's very real for a lot of people out there.
And GTA 5 online came out today too. Comes out today. Y'all gonna be mad to know that they just kicked up in the White House creating plays.
What team you think the president plays with?
The Bulls.
You think so?
Absolutely. Chicago Bulls all day.
You think the First Lady plays?
No, but she probably is petitioning for a WNBA game to be made. She looks like a WNBA.
Anyway, stop it.
This guy is crazy. This guy is crazy.
What? She's
When we
tall.
come back, if you missed it, we got the decision. We do it each and every Monday. We're going to get that back on. When we come back. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. It's Drake. That's Drake. Hold on. We're going home. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. DJ MB, Angela Yee, Charlemagne the God. Now, if you missed it, we do the decision every morning. If you missed it, let's get back into it. Y'all look like y'all all from the Heights. Like that show on MTV. Oh, Latino.
That show's not on MTV no more.
Oh.
Yeah, it was actually a terrible show, by the way.
Oh,
Was it? I thought
terrible.
you liked it.
Oh, the Heights sucked so bad.
What's your name,
I mean, you look like you're from the Heights.
Anya.
Were you on the Heights?
I should have been.
Oh. What's going on here, Yee?
Well, Anya is actually here because she wants to confront both of these guys, and I guess you guys all had some type of physical relationship.
You might say that. It was brief. Basically,
it's like City High. Remember that?
Yeah, you know, it was just one night, whatever. But
One night, whatever. What?
One night, whatever. You know.
She wanted it.
And you did it. You was there.
Hold on, y'all ran a train on her?
No, they had a threesome.
It was a threesome.
They had a threesome.
Okay, y'all ran a train. Congratulations. All right, this is getting good. This is
Well,
good right
you know
out the
what?
gate.
The engineer's the one in charge. So anyway, things happen quickly. You know what I'm saying?
So wait, Otis and Carlos. So you guys are friends, right?
We was drinking, all right? We was drinking.
So how do you know Anya? How do you guys know Anya?
We just met her. Basically, we was in front of the club, and she came out, saw the nice car, saw the jewels, and she wanted to hang out with us.
My brother,
I was with my best friend. I was with my best friend, and you know we were all partying or whatever.
Why
and
didn't she get in on the action?
She got so drunk she passed out. She passed out.
Oh, smart of y'all, because that could have went. She could have called rape or something.
So
smart.
that's why I say, you know, maybe they got some respect here because they didn't do nothing like that. But
Absolutely.
we need to find out because I'm pregnant. So
What?
Yeah, just saying.
How you know it's theirs? Because you clearly a hoe. Because you
No,
got
I
drunk.
don't think so. Listen.
You don't know if it's theirs.
Just look in the mirror, man. That's all I'm saying. But listen.
I'm
the pull-up
I can be a hoe. Because I'm a man.
I know what I was
okay.
doing. I know what I was doing around that time. And, you know, I know what I was doing
Stop
around
it,
that
Charlamagne.
time.
You gotta appreciate Anya's honesty.
Let me
okay?
tell you something.
Can't spell honesty without the
That's
intro.
a double standard, and I'm not even trying to hear that because I know what you do. You know what you do, so don't even go there. Anyway, the point is, I know what I was doing around that time, and this was the only interactions I was having. So
Lies. Carlos. Come on now.
We know.
Oh, so Otis and Carlos, what do you remember from this experience?
Well, hold on. When we come back, we'll get their side of the story, right? When we come back.
Their side of the story is we ran a train on a drunk chick in the club. That's what we did.
It wasn't the club. It was at their crib.
At the crib, whatever.
When we come back, we'll talk to them. We'll find out exactly what happened, and we'll see whose baby it is, or who's
Well,
gonna
I don't
claim
know
the
if we
baby,
can prove anything.
or
but-
whose baby you want, whose baby daddy you want. Now, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll find out that answer. Part 2 of the decisions up next. That was J. Cole, Power Trip. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We're in the middle of the decision. Now, Yee, what's going on?
Well, Anya actually met these two gentlemen outside the club, and they had a threesome, and now she's pregnant.
They ran a train on her there. There's
And
no
she
such thing as
wants
a
to
threesome with two
know
men.
whose baby is it. Now, Anya, I'm going to help you out here, okay?
All right.
I'm going to question these guys and find out. Now, we'll start with you, Carlos.
Okay.
All right, Carlos, tell us your situation, you know.
Basically, I don't need this right now because, I've got a baby mama. I got a kid at home.
Damn.
So you're in a relationship.
I am in a
And
relationship.
you're a hoe, really, because you're picking women up and sleeping with
No,
them.
not really.
You're in a relationship, though. You're not single.
I wasn't in a relationship at the time.
Listen,
So-
you're an infidel. You're not a hoe. You're a cheater, an adulterer.
Well,
not a hoe.
Really.
And you have a
mean,
job,
I
you
was
make-
having fun at the time. We was all just getting down. That's it.
Wait, wait, all three of you?
No, hell no. Come
Well,
on,
no,
this is my
that
boy
would, now
right
that would make it a threesome. If Otis and Carlos
They might have.
penetrated each other, that'd make it a
Anya,
threesome.
did Otis and Carlos do anything with each other?
I mean, I didn't see nothing like that. If y'all were doing that, that was when I wasn't looking.
Listen,
All right.
she was in the middle.
I mean,
She
you
was
know,
down.
I feel like that's a whole nother
She
thing.
making jokes right now, but she's the one pregnant.
All right. All right,
yeah,
so-
it ain't nothing funny, Anna.
So
whatever you
it's
name
not
it.
gonna be funny when you find out that it's one of your kids, though, either. Okay. All right, Otis, what's your situation?
Otis don't got much to say.
I just like to have fun.
Okay, but I'm saying, do you have any kids? Are you married? Are you in a relationship?
I'm the pull-out king. I don't have no kids.
POK. The POK.
So you have a job, Otis?
POK.
Okay.
I gotta hustle.
You gotta hustle. All right. So Anya, I'm gonna tell you. I think Carlos is the father.
Yo, imagine it.
Because sometimes you gotta do.
Just like a hoe. Now, and Angela is really speaking from a hoe perspective.
That's crazy.
Listen, you know what a hoe do?
What?
Sleep with 4 or 5 guys in 1 week and then pick the best person with the best job and the most money.
You better hope.
But what happened if she got twins? Just imagine if they both didn't pull out and she got twins and it's one for
all
one.
right,
one
I mean,
for
that's
the
not
other.
how you
But
get twins.
hold up. Can we just slow this down a little bit? Because let me say, this is a serious situation, and I'm not trying to pin this on anybody in particular. I just think one of y'all needs to fess up because one of y'all didn't pull
What do
out,
you mean
and
fess
there's a
up?
baby
What
on
is
the
that?
way.
What you mean? Like,
That's all
a
I'm
week
saying.
Don't let that
we
whole
saw
talk
you
to
at
y'all
the
like
club
that.
with this other dude. Like, how you trying to blame us all of a
When
sudden?
you saw that?
All right.
First of all, don't nobody want no baby mama. They met outside the club that was drunk
It's
and
not
let,
about
and let
one.
2 guys
It's
run a
not
train
about
on
one.
it.
It's about what is. You know what I'm saying? It's about what is. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to pin it on nobody because I think y'all know.
And listen, and Carlos.
First of all,
No. And Carlos and Otis, how y'all gonna call this girl a hoe, but y'all didn't use no condom?
Two drinks and she get you good. What you
That's
talking
true.
about?
So why is it always on the guy to use something?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, but now,
that's a double standard right there.
But now, one of you, if you don't want a baby, then yes, it is on you.
Well, if she didn't want a baby, she shouldn't have two.
She didn't
There
say
you go.
She didn't say she didn't want one. She's trying to figure out.
Got the Plan B pill.
Yeah, everybody here is involved.
First of all, why would you even want to have a baby with two guys you don't even know?
That's not what I want, but I'm not gonna do something against what I believe in.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Did you?
All the time.
So that's
clearly they did. They shot the club up.
I'm not
Listen,
paying child support. I'm gonna let you know right now.
That's not for you to decide. That's for the court to decide. But I will hope that y'all will be man enough not to take it to that level.
We are not the father.
Exactly.
So, all right, let's go with this though, because you're gonna have to get a paternity test. Carlos, if it's your baby, what are you gonna do?
I'm just hoping that
Take
it's
care
not.
of your responsibility. I would hope if it is yours.
Possibly, maybe.
You want a whole baby mama, Carlos? You want to have to tell your child that you ran a train on your mother?
Stop it. Listen. I don't even want to know what you would have to tell your children.
And Otis, if it's yours, what are you gonna do?
What?
If the baby's yours, what are you gonna do?
I ain't doing nothing. I'm just keep doing what I do.
There you go.
So you're not gonna take care of a child if it's yours?
I'm the POK, ma. I don't make kids.
The pull-out king.
I'm not even here. This is the thing. Y'all think I'm up in here looking for y'all money or something. I'm looking for someone to just fess up and be a father if they're...
It sounds like you're looking for a man.
What are you talking about?
I'm not looking for no man. Let me tell you something. If I was looking for a man, I wouldn't be looking in this room. I'll tell you that much, all right?
Pick a name.
Onion.
No,
Listen,
it's not.
when your child asks you how you was conceived, what you gonna say?
The name is Anna, not Onion.
Anya.
What are you gonna say?
Any child asks that kind of question. They really want to hear their mom and dad have sex? No. So what are you talking about? You
Not
don't
a
talk to
train,
children
no.
like that. You don't talk to children like that
Okay,
anyway.
the dad and the uncle had
you
ran a
don't
train on you.
You don't talk to children like that anyway. I don't know what's your problem.
Did y'all do the earwax test on this nasty hoe?
Always.
You know what the earwax
please.
test is, right?
What's that?
Please.
When you dig
Why
in
is
the
she
air,
a
you
hoe
put
and they
little
not
wax
hoe,
in it,
Charlamagne?
and if she
Stop
jump,
it.
that
Just
means
stop
she got
it.
some.
Oh my goodness.
Take one to know one. That's what it is.
All right, well, we wish you guys the best, and I hope everything has worked out well. It's the decision. Always crazy, the decision each and every Monday.
What's so funny? What? What are you giggling about, Charlamagne?
I just enjoy it. I just like, you know, when you sit back and, you know, listen to something when you're not actually doing it, it's entertaining.
Okay.
It's pretty entertaining.
No.
We had a big debate about that behind the scenes.
Well, pulling out?
Oh, my
No.
goodness.
What?
About what it means to have a threesome.
Oh, yes. Actually.
All right.
No. That is a great. We did have a conversation about that. Angela Yee thinks that when two guys.
No, when three people are having.
Yeah, when three people are having sex,
involved.
it's a threesome. I don't believe that. When it's two guys and a girl, it's a train. Sorry. I don't care how you girl.
Any three people, period, is a threesome.
When two guys are doing it to a girl, that is a train.
No, it's not. I look
not
at a train as one person gets on, leaves, and then another person gets on and leaves. It's a train.
No.
Get
guys.
on, get off at the next stop, and then the next person gets on and gets
Guys,
on.
can we have some positivity?
Okay.
Oh, the show's over?
Yes.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I got some positivity for that ass. All right, listen.
Hold on, man.
What?
You ready? All right, go ahead.
Yes.